Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Libra. So, I want to say just right off the bat, I'm seeing that you're not on speaking terms with an earth sign. You may reach out to this person, you may step up to the plate and be the first person to say, hey, look, there are no hard feelings. Whatever happened between you and I, this earth sign, it isn't something that you should be losing sleep over. It really isn't. That is the advice. Do with it whatever you choose to do, whatever you decide. It is your life. And after all, nobody can tell you otherwise. I will say that if you are incredibly confused about where you're headed with your career, I would not be surprised. The advice is, however, you need not to be confused. There is somebody who is willing to stand by you, willing to discuss any issues, if there are any issues, whatever is going on here. You have everything in front of you. You have everything to move ahead with this opportunity. You have these two doors that they're wide open in your cup. And I feel that this is about staying true to your vision, leading with integrity. Libra, you really need to be mindful of what you're missing out on. I feel that if you go and do something out of impulsiveness, if you, for example, you might turn a blind eye to something simply because you're not taking on the opportunity. Simply taking a step back to look at what's going on maybe. Sometimes we lose sight of whatever's in front of us because it might be that we're under some sort of pressure. We need to get so much done and we've got a lot going on, and it happens. Life gets busy. Life happens. It's really got to be this week. It's got to be about you slowing down just a little bit or a little bit more, and then just really reassessing if you have to, about you're reassessing what's going on here. What is going on here? Why are you stalling? If something isn't working out between you and anybody else, if you can fix it, then do so. If you are not sure where your love life is headed, I feel that love is kind of, this is where it gets interesting. It has you up in arms. I really don't, and I'll be honest with you, you've got, especially if you're single, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people who are very attracted to you. And they're all the elements of the astrological signs. We've got Cancer, we've got Aries, we've got Libra, we've got Capricorn. Like I said, all the elements are there. Whatever it is that is going on in terms of love, I feel when it comes to your career, just to clarify things, you've probably got nothing to worry about. There's so much happening. I don't know where to begin, where to start, where to end. There's a ton of pressure at work. I get a bit of love, then I go back to work. Then it sort of is indicating to me that is how you could be thinking and feeling this week. The week ahead is just, it's all about jumping from one to the other. You're not scattered. You have everything. You've got all your ducks in a row, so to speak. But I feel that you might be shifting from one mood to another. You might be talking about one thing, you switch to something else. It's that fast-paced energy. I'm going to slow it right down right about now. So I was talking about your career. And just to clarify things, you've probably got nothing to worry about. There is, as I said before, there is a ton of pressure at work, but as I said, you have somebody there who is willing to support you, stand up for you, believes in you, believes in what's right for you. I don't feel that you have done anything wrong, not to the extent that others are thinking when it comes to, for example, and now I want to switch back to love because I feel that this is sort of you stuck between a rock and a hard place. When it comes to love, things can be a little bit messy. There is no doubt about that. Things are definitely looking up, however. And that you're looking great, you're shining, you're in your element, everything feels good on the outside, looks good on the outside to me. But on the inside, you might feel you're coming across to me as though emotionally you're beside yourself about the amount of pressure. The way that you're handling the people that are coming into your life, that you might think that nothing's really working out. And I will say this, if it is the opposite to what you're thinking, it is quite the opposite. This is crazy. There's a bunch of emotions where we're feeling out of whack. it's time to pull yourself out of that rabbit hole. It really is. Things are not as bad as they seem. Thank you, Libra.